before we even get into this video, just make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. You know, there's going to be more content. I'm going to be building this car. I want this car to be ready for the summer. I'm doing a lot, and hopefully I can get you guys more videos that you guys are interested in. Leave comments below. What do you guys want to watch? I'm happy to make more videos for that. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you again for all the support. You know, we've got a lot of subscribers since the last time I was on, but I'm really happy to see all this support. You guys are watching the videos, appreciating them. I see the comments. I'm really happy. Thank you guys so much. But today we have a short, simple video and we're doing a comparison actually between the BMW strut reinforcement and the Garagistic strut reinforcement, the upper strut tower reinforcement. I bought both just to do this video, and I think it's necessary because I didn't see another video about this. Like, there's tons of videos on doing coilover installs, lowering springs, you name it. There isn't one just comparing these two. And I was on the market, I was confused as to which one to buy. I'm gonna give you that little breakdown today. It's a very simple comparison, but it may be useful for some of you out there. It matters on E36s, E46s, a lot of E-chassis, older E-chassis. You know, the strut towers are known, if you're going to install coilovers, they're known to not take that load. You know, there's a little bit more tension, there's a little bit more stress on those towers. Highly suggested you do put in strut tower reinforcement kits. It's very important because you don't want your strut towers to collapse. It's much harder to replace a strut tower than it is to just put these in before the install. So I went and purchased both. Let's focus on these today. So on the right here, I have the BMW strut reinforcement. On the left is the Garagistic one. This is the rear from Garagistic. I just left it out here so you guys can see them both. And then the paper gasket that actually generally comes with the BMW one. So that's one thing. Let's just start off comparison with that specifically. BMW includes this paper gasket, which is, you know, you install these between your strut tower and the strut tower reinforcement plates. So you put this on top before you install it onto your strut tower. Now, I suspect they did that just because they don't want metal on metal contact and these to gouge your strut tower. Makes a lot of sense. You know, good for them for doing that. It's important because metal on metal contact's never good. What I did in my case is I've done a full restoration, almost you can say, of my strut tower. My strut tower didn't have any rust, thankfully, so I cleaned them out thoroughly. Like, I, you know, degreased them, washed them out really nicely, dried them up, and then I coated them with Por 15 to prevent any rust from starting. Preventative measures, you got to take them with these older cars. This is no exception. So BMW includes this gasket, which I'm really thankful for because I think it's a good idea. However, you know, the big thing, the big reason why I purchased the Garagistic one is, in the future, if you're running camber plates or caster plates, you're better off with getting the Garagistic one. The BMW one, as you can see, the opening at the very top of this is smaller. So, you know, this actually fits around the strut tower perfectly. Like, it's actually made for that, and I understand why they did that. The Garagistic one, on the other hand, has a little bit of a bigger opening, as you can see. It's done on purpose. If you're running camber plates, you know you're going to hit these. It's very common, even on stock strut towers, you hit the camber plate, the adjustment knob, you kind of slide it forward and then it knocks against the strut tower and you're like, oh crap, so I can't do anymore. The advantage with the Garagistic one is the fact that you have a larger opening. You can use that camber or caster plate to its full extent. You need to push it out all the way, hey, you can do that. So that's the main reason why Garagistic made these strut tower reinforcements. It gives you that full control over your camber and caster, whereas the BMW one doesn't. The other thing I did notice is, surprisingly, actually, not to say the BMW quality is bad. BMW's quality, it feels great. It's very solid. Like, I could tell it's a very rigid piece. It's thick metal. It's not thin. It won't collapse or anything. It won't break. No bends. It's a fairly strong piece. But on the other hand, like, just looking at the thickness of these two, the Garagistic one is thicker. That's amazing. Like, generally, you know, you see OEM quality being fantastic and usually the stronger of the two. But I think, in all honesty, just look it up side by side, I think the Garagistic one is a better quality piece. It feels thicker. Like, I'm not trying to put BMW down here. They did great, and it's an OEM offer, which is pretty rare. I'm happy they did this. Like, you know, it's available for anybody that's not actually putting in camber caster plates. Hey, buy these. These are great. I'm not gonna say these are bad. I just think these are better because of the quality, the finish, you know, the adjustability that you'll get. Uh, Going on to the rears, I got the finished piece, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do my rears as well because I'm gonna put in coilovers. Again, it's gonna put a little bit more tension on the strut towers. You'd rather just reinforce them now. So I bought the finished piece. You can buy them unfinished and coat them whatever color you want, but I bought the finished ones. They come red. Again, my car is blue. It's not the end of the world because they're not going to be visible, but if you're picky, hey, buy them unfinished, color them whatever color you want. You like black, do them black. But the only difference I noticed between these and the BMW ones, I don't have the BMW ones, but the only difference I really noticed between these and those is these have a more boxed, you know, sides, whereas the BMW ones are a little bit more like cut like that, so it's more narrow at top. Not to say one's better than the other, but again, the more surface area you're putting onto the strut tower reinforcement, the better. And again, BMW, thank you for offering them, but I think Garagistic knocked it out of the park with these. They're solid, thick piece of metal, exactly the same thickness as the front. You know, again, I don't have a measuring tool, but those are the same thickness. So I'm really happy with the Garagistic products. Like their product line has been fantastic. I couldn't recommend them any further. Like they're great. Go ahead, and if you're looking for any products for your E30, E36, E30s, E46, all the E chassis basically, go shop at Garagistic right now because at March 1st they're increasing their prices and sent out emails saying, you know, their costs have gone up in the back, so they're forced to increase their prices. Appreciate those guys. They sent these parts out really quickly. Like I'm in Canada and I received these within a few days, which is amazing. Like I couldn't be more thankful. And top-notch quality products, very good service. Ordered poly bushings from those guys. Great quality. Like it's even stamped with Garagistic on it. And we'll make a video about that separately. But thank you again for all the support. Thank you for watching these videos. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you guys. Take care.